when you really just want to know what's really going on, when you want to voice your opinion, regardless of who feelings you hurt, when you want to talk about and speak the things that you know everybody else is thinking, and maybe they're just not bold or brave enough to say it. Well, guess what? When you enter the climax zone, all filters are off. I'm going to say what I feel like saying. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And if my tea happens to spill over on your doorstep, own it. Or not. You don't have to own it, because nobody will know I'm talking about you unless you bark like the hit dog you are. Welcome to the climax zone. Let's get down to the tea. Hello, my people, my people, my people. Let's get it popping with that good old podcast coming up for us. When y'all come into the podcast, make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all do all that good stuff there. I gotta switch out this mic real quick. There we go. Start that over for me.
Yes, you know what it is. It's your girl, Miss Climax. Yes, baby. The best podcast out there, streaming on all platforms. You know, what you thought it was? Come catch this vibe. Welcome to the climax zone. Welcome to the climax zone. Welcome to the climax zone. Welcome to the climax zone.
Y'all make sure y'all come in and share. Follow me on YouTube.
Welcome to the climax zone. 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 Come check this podcast out. It's unfiltered, it's unscripted. Come catch this vibe, man. And if you need some promo, come holler at us. Come holler at us. Come holler at us.
Yes, it's your girl. It's Climax, as some of y'all might know as Latoya. Today's podcast is sponsored by Tawana's Yoni and Things. If you go to www.tawanasyoniandthings.com, use the promo code the Climax Zone for 10% off of everything. On another note, make sure y'all still check out www.climaxdesigns.net for all your customized needs with your products, accessories, whatever you may need, clothing. I got you. So we started this thing a little early, but that's because it's a holiday weekend. Why not? It's the climax zone. We can do that. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my guest, Mr. Panama Mint, ATL, in the house. What's going on, sir?
Hey, how y'all doing, man? Salute to the West Coast.
Hey.
Yeah. You see you coast, East Coast to West Coast. That's what's up.
We in there. How are you?
Blessed.
For those who missed last night, you pulled up on us last night and gave a little pre-intro, to let the people know that you were coming on. But for those that may still be living up under a rock, introduce yourself to them and let them know you the man.
Well, shout out to everybody on Panama. You know what I'm saying? Never been flawed. That shit against the law. You know what I'm saying? But look me up, Panama Mint, ATL at gmail.com. If you want to hit me for bookings or whatnot, Panama Mint ATL .com. That's my website. Panama Mint ATL _ That's my Instagram. Panama Mint. That's my Facebook. And I got shows coming up. I got a show coming up Tuesday. I got more shows coming up, and I got videos dropping, and I'm just working. I'm working. And I ain't no ball hog. Anybody want to hook or whatnot, get at me. We can work it out. Or you want a 16, get at me. we can work it out. I ain't stuck in one genre. A lot of my stuff can be considered conscious music or alternative music, but at the end of the day, it's about the love of music, and that's the bond I have with cats that most of the time I do collabs with.
Okay. So tell them how you got your start. Like, well, where are you from? For the ones that don't know, where were you born and raised?
Born one thing, raised another. Well, um, now I've lived a few places, but I was born in a place called Mid, Georgia, Thomas County. Shout out 683. And it's that's a stone's throw from Thomasville. That's a stone's throw from Tallahassee. So I was born in Archibald Memorial, uh, son of Lily Mae Brooks, and I ended up in Albany. Uh, my dad working here, but as far as the Benny and the nine, I don't have relatives here. A couple cousins, but most of my cousins are still in the 683. And I'm related to the Robinson family as well. Jackie Robinson family tree, and we reside. In the Southwest Georgia, we reside in Florida, we reside all over. As tribute to my mom, we had a reunion in Albany before Carter's closed, but we have them in Jacksonville as well. I've stayed in Atlanta for a brief moment or two. I've stayed in Tampa, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the Panama Mint ATL come from the fact that that's my Hollywood. Most of the cats where I'm from, that's our Hollywood as far as production, as far as what they got going on. I'm nine, and I'm 6'8" 3", but I just ain't tribal like that. I want my music and influence to be deeper than one place, and I got connections here, but I don't let the internet stop me, or traveling up and down the road stop me, from reaching out to other folks. So wherever you at on the globe, as far as I'm concerned, I'm Panama Mint, global, international. You know what I'm saying? We can make something happen.
Okay. How did you get your start in music?
I don't remember when I didn't do music. I'm gonna be 100 with you. And, life about cycles. Life 360 is about completion, and a lot of time, folks get a blessing that's temporary, or that satisfy them at that stage in their life, and they let their dream go. And when you keep coming back to the same thing, you keep recurring, then that God, that's being like, man, go for it. You don't live but one time. Forget a naysayer, forget what the next man plan for you is. As long as you ain't, causing nobody harm, pursuing your dream, pursue what make you happy. And make a long story short, man, I ran moving here recently. I ran across my 8th grade yearbook. All in the middle of 8th grade. Me and a partner of mine. I they call him Snake Belly, but I ain't gonna call out his government name. You know what I'm saying? Because but the cat used to rap. Me and him, we used to go back and forth freestyling and whatnot. We was in a group called Hit Me In, and I'm looking at my 8th grade yearbook, and it caught me off guard because like folks want like seeing in high school. Folks were like, you the greatest rapper I know, this, that, and the third. And this is my yearbook, my 8th grade yearbook, and I ain't trying to put that out there as far as my pictures in the 8th grade yearbook, because they throw. But it was just the fact that that's how folks remembered me back then. And that's that was a recurring thing I kept saying over and over. Folks were like, keep doing that music thing, keep doing that music thing. And my brother had a record deal, and I helped them out as far as I was in club promotion. I've helped people out as far as the groundwork, as far as trying to start organizations music wise. A lot of them still in existence, and I still have a lot of respect for. So I just always been involved in music some kind of way. And for me to get to this point, it just, like I said, stuff kept coming back up over and over again. My personal partner, Eric Thomas, he passed because of COVID. Like when it first hit, and that was my rap partner, man. It was Ripping Polo, and I got a lot of Norman Clutches, nicknames or whatnot, and a real nickname is one somebody give to you. And they Apollo was attached to me, and his nickname was Rip as far as music wise, which stood for Racking in Paper, not Rest in Peace. Even though he's resting in peace now. But make a long story short, that was my personal. He was from Bessemer, the same place Gucci from. In fact, went to high school with Gucci. He Gucci real Facebook friend on the Gucci government name. And in fact, I went to holler at him at Bessemer on the way to Atlanta a couple weeks before he passed. But folk from the South migrate up north, so it's crazy how he ended up in the Benny. He migrated from Bessemer to Long Island, New York, Strong Island, and he's a freestyler, developed his stuff up there. And I met him at Job Co in the Benny, and man, the cat was ferocious, and we got a bond through music. And I always had my bonds through music. Me and my brother grew up with music. Like I said, he had a record deal, and I dealt with him, trying to push him before E. And when me and Rip clicked off of music, I was pushing him and working on my stuff as well. And God finally got me to a place to where instead of me taking other folks and building them or trying to get people to where they need to be, I use the music as a release for me. I ain't no person that no limelight person. It probably seemed like that if you look at my Facebook and stuff, but if you look back about 3 or 4 years, my Facebook was non-existent. I was cool early. The cats I rolled with, we had fun early, man. So me re-engaging with social media, that came right around the time my partner died, because he would put me on plays. He put me on a cat. They known the Lemon Pepper Lou. His blood brother deal with music with a basketball player, Lemon Pepper Lou, and he needed a theme song for him. And I was like, damn, it's crazy because E-Rap is behind all. And he put me on plays, asked me to do a song for him and trying to catch Lemon Pepper attention. So I went on the Rock Dotted Pathwork, did the song for him, and I went by there to take him because me and him supposed to lay some song together well in Bestman. I noticed his voice was about gone and stuff. He was dying then, but I wasn't thinking he was gonna die. And make a long story short, he let his brother peep the song to get the Lemon Pepper Lou, and his brother loved it because his brother was trying to get somebody on his label, to get a song to Lemon Pepper Lou, and he heard mine. He like, man, I got to get this in Lemon Pepper hand, man. You showed out. He liked the version I did for my people, and in between that message getting biting at me as far as how Lemon Pepper felt about it, my personal died, and that was his brother, but that wasn't a brother he grew up with, so I never met him, even though I've been around him a million times, stayed with him before. We're roommates pushing that music hard a few years ago. Make a long story short, I don't even know if the message ever got to him, and that's not really what I'm on. I'm just saying like that reignited my journey in music. That was one of the things. Around 3 years ago, that and the cancer scare. Knock on wood, thank God. I had a couple of tests that my urologist did. They thought I might have gallbladder cancer, but by the grace of God, I didn't. But they got something into me the way I was like, man, I gotta leave something. Even if it ain't but a song. Cause most of the time, man, when you out there at the cemetery, or if you in jail in chain gang somewhere, man, if it ain't your mama or auntie or a female that just showing us solid, folk gonna forget about you. So I like, man, I want to do something to where I'm remembered. It took that fear away. So I was like, man, let me leave them all. And I got the ball rolling. COVID hit. I started collaborating with a person of mine named Randy. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I done heard a million more no's than yeses. I done had loss after loss after loss after loss. But a loss is a lesson, and you shouldn't take it no other way. If you ain't got leather skin, this ain't for you. So
that leads me to what my next question was. What advice do you give someone trying to step out there and get in this lane of music?
be fearless and know you and compete against yourself. And if you're gonna take advice from somebody, Take advice for somebody that succeeded in that area. You feel me? Like, you know, make a long story short, if I want artist advice, I might not necessarily go to a DJ. I might go to DJ as far as song selection, but if I want to know how to move in the industry, I'll probably go to somebody that's in the industry. Try to find you a mentor, but first, like network in your inner circle, because just conversating with folks, you'll be surprised like who they know or what they know. It don't take but one person for you to elevate. And the thing about it, you can't be stuck on how somebody else got on or what they got going on. Because if your mind on somebody else, then you ain't handling your business anyway. You need to be focused on you and your lane and compete with you. Because you know the next man blessing is your blessing. Prime example, me and you riding in the car, climax chilling, you know, and you know, we got some change in the center. And say, man, let's go play the lotto. I go play, you play bite to bite. We blow pay to make a million, and you hit. I can't get mad at you. That's your blessing. You know, I gotta pray you shoot a nigga, shoot me a million something. You know what I'm saying? You know, 150 something. You know, but that's your blessing. You feel me? And that's just
Right.
folk they gotta get out their feeling, man. You know, gotta get out their feeling, man, because you know, music might be a gateway for me with multiple streams of income. But more than anything, for me, it's the love. And what I mean by that, music saved me. ATL saved me. It's been a lot of time when I went in there, and you know, that shit cut down on therapy, money wise. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to the doctor, man, go to the That mic ain't gonna tell you, it ain't gonna vent till you put the music out. You feel me? So stop pillow talking about some studio time. You feel me?
So,
so so
today we gonna get them. We gonna get them 2 songs, not 1 but 2. So I'm gonna let you choose which one is first, and you can go ahead and give them a summary of it before we let them hear it. Which one you want to
uh,
go with first?
uh, uh,
Oh, you sent me
that's
3.
what
I'm sorry, you sent 3.
I don't know. I don't know. One of them might be an acapella. I ain't for sure. I ain't sure what I emailed.
Oh,
You
okay.
know.
So I got pressure in my and you hip hop blues.
Oh, say less. I probably did send 3 then. I probably did send you 3. I probably sent you first site too. Let me go on and write hip hop blues. And
Hey, this one of my personal favorites.
thank you, man. I'm gonna
You
write that one.
give them a you can tell them about
Intro
it.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put it to you like this, man. I was so adamant about the song that I did the video twice. And like even right now as we speak, like yesterday leading up to this, I did a left right challenge and you responded to it. Left, appreciate you. Your
That
and
looking like a movie. That looking
thank
like
you.
a movie scene.
Thank you. And that's the thing, you know, one of them was cinematic, the other one was more flashy. But you know, I'm being 100 with you. I appreciated both of the guys. I appreciated Classic and I appreciated Slim Dreezy for their efforts. And make a long story short, man, I shot them in the same place, but when I was with both video teams, I didn't mention to either one that it was shot twice. So I just got the full perspective on it outside of influence. I wasn't like, okay, old boy did this, old boy did that. I just gave my input and they gave me direction. So that's why it's the same place or whatnot, but it's got a different feel to both of them, you know, because that's their purview and that's they Picasso. And it I just want to be 100, nothing against bombs and nothing like that. My whole point about through the trash rummaging to the hip hop blues was people overlook people. And the thing that's always in my head when I ride by, I see a cat at a restaurant begging or dude roll up on me. What I always stick in my mind, that old saying, man, like my mom used to say, you know, if it weren't for the grace of God, there I go. And you know, we forget, you know, God will humble you, man. You forget, you know, if it weren't for your mama praying for you, because sometimes we don't even pray for ourselves, you know, and we've been young and dumb, so God blessed us sometimes. You know, God give children blessings. So, you know, I look at it like that, man. You know, we ain't above hitting rock bottom, we ain't above being that person. And so, and I was saying, you know, I wouldn't compromise who I am, you know, for money or for nothing else.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna be me music wise. You know, we need money to live. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, you got to be true to who you are. You know, and so that's what the thing about the trash rummaging is. You know, ain't nobody trying to do that for real. You know, and I ain't in that position where I'm bummed out like that. But you know, it's rich cats is bumming because they'll do anything, and that's a bum to me. Not nobody necessarily on the street because it's cats on the street that's rich and care. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I don't overlook nobody. And so to make a long story short, that rummaging was transition into the hip hop blues, and the hip hop blues, that's me. That's the lane I'm in, you know, and I got a few songs in that lane for EP, but you know, that's just a feeling of swag, and it's just a grown music, and it's about fun, and you know, and to me, blues and hip hop they correlate. You know, you look at blues telling stories or whatnot, you know, about trial tribulation, whether it not be through women or alcohol or whatnot. And you know, hip hop the same thing. It's story, you know, about some of the worst aspects of life. So that's what the hip hop blues about. You know, it's just fun, and it's a message behind it. I just want like let me dig it through the track end and let me put on a suit. So
And y'all can also go to YouTube. You can catch the whole visual up on the Panama
right,
Mint.
right. Thank you.
And here is hip hop blues. It's coming, y'all. Don't be mad at me.
We call me hip hop blues on the avenue. Hip hop blues on the avenue. On the avenue. Hey, they call me through. They call me hip hop blues on the avenue. Hip hop blues on the avenue. Hey, young pimpin' coming through. Hip hop blues, these are blues, man, it's me coming through. In your baby, your baby too. Blue, you still in all, cause you never met a real delivery smooth. That's that Martin Cruz. Topic, who am I? 2021, BB King. Hip hop color outside the lines, never follow rules. Different our view, simply never do. Always winning, so I never lose. I'm low, no crew. Sold a 66, it was till blue. In a metaphor, lost the roof and I upgraded. So now I'm hater proof. I lost the roof, so now I'm hater proof. Now I'm hater proof. Riding down the avenue. They call me hip hop blues on the avenue. Hip hop blues on the avenue. On the avenue. Hey, they call me through.
See, y'all gotta go and get that. Like, y'all gotta go above that. Y'all gotta go above that. Like,
Thank you, man. And subscribe to my page. I'm always dropping content. Subscribe to my YouTube. My stuff is organic, so subscribe to me.
yep. And again, just in case, here go his website. And let me put this YouTube in here real quick. Panama Mint. ATL. So you can tell them about the second song, Pressure.
Okay, Joe Green, my personal. You know, I keep in contact, man. He good people. And make a long story short, it's a collab I did. I was at a studio in town, Rock Out. Shout out Rock Out. And I'm gonna be 100 with you, man. A lot of times in life, when you decide something in your head, go for it. And he's sitting there showing me the street lights for the first time. Yeah, Rock Out, man. And I was like, man, I gotta work with that cat. You know, he reminded me of like a 2022 8 ball, the swag and everything. And I just set out to work with him. It took me some months to execute it, but you know, I got other stuff that I approach the same way. You know, I might have heard a few no's or whatnot, but when I set something in my mind, man, I ain't got to speak on it. You know, you speaking it into existence personally, and you just pursue whatever your goal is. You know, and it ain't moving in silence. It just moving with the faith of a mustard seed. Because at the end of the day, you know, you don't have to speak on what you got going on. You work toward it because you know you're supposed to show more and talk less. So, you know, you know, make a long story short, that same person of mine or whatnot that showed me the video, I told him about it, and his date just didn't correlate with mine, and I didn't tell him exactly what I had going on or whatnot, but you know, I wanted to have some of the nine in that video as well, but it's other projects I'm gonna make them a part of, because you know we got a lot of talent around here, man, and that's the thing, man. You just a lot of times you overlook by the majors, but that don't mean you ain't major.
Hey, and on that note, we finna get into this
Pressure.
They banks on the dress. Pressure, we apply pressure. Pressure, nigga. No more 45 on the Tesla. Cause we apply pressure. Pressure, nigga. Switch from a Chevy to a Tesla. Cause we apply pressure. Electric gate, stay the same. Real estate, cause of pressure. Jumping out of systems. He got your band, stands in a minivan. Stay plaster till I mastered up my master plan. Linen suits, match my brick shit out hand. Keep your wifey bees popping on the handstand. Fresh the baby powder down south, Decadan. El Capitan, took us from a life of grams. Paid the price with fam, cause I was nice with hands. I get my tech stands, feet planted in the sand. We can tangle, nigga. Let's dance. This my last chance. Fuck the circumstance. See with my right hand to my nightstand. Peter, eat your ass up like Psycho Man. Crack man, sign my band. Jump man, jumping out the band. Won't stop till I'm the man. Or to get your bag. Fill with bands. I'm from pressure playing. Pressure. We apply pressure. Pressure, nigga. No more 45 on the Tesla. Cause we apply pressure. Pressure, nigga. Switch from a Chevy. He got all that heat and more, y'all. I'm saying, don't let Panama fool y'all over there. Like he real humble and modest. But I'm saying the man got some heat over there. Like he got some heat. Like he said.
Thank you, man. Salute.
I'm gonna put this back up there because again, everything is on his YouTube channel. Like go subscribe. Same way y'all subscribe to the Climate Zone, subscribe to his YouTube channel.
And so definitely subscribe to the Climate Zone. You know what I'm saying? She coming. You know, and don't sleep on her music as well. She multifaceted, and you know, and for her to be on the West Coast, you know, still showing love to the nine that speak volumes. So you know, we salute you, Miss Climate. You know, I appreciate your format, and the thing about it, man. You know, rising tides rise. Other people along with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully we can come up together, man. You know. And I just blessing to you, man. Everything you got going on, I see it going. I see it going a lot of places, and I appreciate you for having me on this format. You know, I'm real gracious. You know, for you calling me, and I appreciate it. Anytime you need me on this format, any kind of way, and I like to come back on here. You know, just even just for a couple of minutes or whatnot, because I got a couple of releases. You know, and one of them in particular, I like to announce on your format, and I'm just proud of everything you got going on. Keep pushing.
Thank you. Now, I know you're a busy man. Before we let you go, you know I got this segment called the hot seat. So I hope you still have all them flowers you just gave me.
Ain't no issue.
After you get these 4 hot seat questions that I just showed you, we was listening to pressure. I was getting the pressure ready for you.
Say that.
But thank you. The first question, and my audience, y'all know when I ask these questions, feel free to, chime in. It's all good. What? And see, I shuffle these. I have I ain't know what I was pulling.
Run it.
What fruit would you say you taste most like and why? It's the card. I promise you it's the card.
Wow.
Oh,
I say, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I say a lemon, cause ain't nothing sweet about me. You know what I mean? But you know you gonna remember me.
and man, I was make me try that. He said, "Listen, I'm gonna choose passion fruit, all the fruit. It's all
Say less.
If you had one free celebrity pass, who would you use it on? Any celebrity that you would get a chance with, who would you use it on?
What you mean pad? Like smash pad?
Smash.
Wow.
Any celebrity you could pick to smash, who would you smash?
Wow.
He said, wow. Hey, welcome to the class.
Wow. Oprah Winfrey. we all be straight.
Yeah, I like the strategy. I get it. I like the strategy. I like it.
Nah, but you know, we got a lot of pretty celebrities out there doing their thing, man. You know, Beyonce, she the queen. Rihanna doing her thing. Megan Thee Stallion doing her thing. Shout out to her. Mulatto, beautiful girl, man. And black women winning. And I love it, man. I love it. I love the Lauryn Hills too. The Erykah Badu's and stuff like that too, man. So y'all get a conscious people out there doing conscious music. Get them knives too, man. Don't make it where they got to be butt naked for y'all to check them out. You feel me?
I'm gonna flip the script. I'm gonna use my celebrity pass on Rihanna because we share the same. Talk about some things.
See, I had to mention all of them, but you know what I'm saying. But Oprah Winfrey got that purse.
Do what you need to.
She don't pull up at the bank. She live in a bank.
2 more left. Your significant other stays over the night at an ex's house to spend more time with their child. Is this acceptable? Explain.
I didn't hear the question, babe. I didn't hear the whole. I heard the end, not the beginning. You said it so quick.
Your significant other stays the night at an ex's house to spend more time with their child. Is this acceptable?
I mean, it just depends. It's where we live in, babe. We live in a pilot world. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be 100 with you though. Like, if a female don't care what you doing, they doing their thing.
Yeah. I will always have room for my significant other to come to the house. So therefore, you don't need to stay over there. We are the child. You done bonded with the mama. We bonded with the child. Bring the baby home. We got room.
If they push you out the door, you better have one out. You better have one eye on where you at. Nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't have too much fun out there.
You need me to pack your bag. So I say, hey, that's when you need the worry. Yeah, she too happy for you to spend the night. Yeah, go keep your eye on the prize.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the last one. I promise you, I did not pick. I shuffled the cards, but I like this one. It says, "What does it take to make you climax?" I preferably like it because it got my name in it. But it said, "What does it take to make you climax?"
Man, that's super personal, man. But I'm be 100 with you. Like, I ain't no child. I ain't 18. I ain't 19. And the thing about it, man, if I ain't got no connection, then we don't even need to be in that space. And we just got to get past that because somebody fine or whatnot, man. And you can't even communicate with that person. And that's why disease rampant, and that's why we in the state of mind we in. Because the thing about a body will fade over time or whatnot. Word, won't hold the same value over time. But if you feel something with somebody and it's a real connection, a real love, you know what I mean? Then that makes it ain't nothing corny about that. And
right.
I don't trust nobody ain't love something. You know what I mean? You gotta love some woman. You gotta love your mama or sister or son. You gotta, so people coming and nowadays like love ain't cool, and it is. That's the ultimate. That make you a man.
That mental connection is everything. You gotta be able to connect mentally before you connect physically. Well, before we leave, is there any shout outs you want to give? Anything you got coming up you want to share with the world on the Climax Zone? Anything you want to say before you go?
Okay, I'm gonna share something. I move in silence, so I usually don't speak on projects or whatnot. But I got something called Rolling Veins, and I'm gonna come back on here when it's closer to fruition. And it's something that I hold near and dear, something that's special to me, and I feel like it's gonna change a lot of perceptions of me as well, because I'd probably have to sit here and think about what genre to call it, but it's a deep song. It ain't, when you think of rolling veins, I mean, like, when you got bad veins or whatnot, it's hard to find your vein with a needle. But it's not exactly what it seems, because I'm talking about drug use on it, but it's deeper than that. It ain't about drug use, man. It's just about pain. It's about life. And for me, ice in my veins is just fortitude, just what you go through. Like we talk about the L's, because they ain't lost their lesson. They make you tougher. They make your skin tougher. They make your soul tougher. And then and that's what we doing, man. And, as a people, man, we gotta uplift each other. Climax. I appreciate you hollering me for your format. And I'm sure you one of the people I can go to for counsel. And everybody don't have that. So, I'm just trying to knock the squares off my square. I'm not the corners off my squares, and just have a tight circle. I consider you a part of my circle. I got other counsel here as far as Rock Out, as far as Switching Man Slim, as far as E-Dot Clips, as far as DJ Ty. Shout out DJ Dunn. He did work for me early on. For Randy G, that's my brother for life. And music wise, and so it ain't nothing but love over here. I got a cousin named Heavy. He coming. You know what I'm saying? Heavy boy. Sandman, he coming.
Sing your people to the Climax Zone.
And I got a little cousin. He coming too. What I'm saying? Red Rocks, he coming. So it's just all love, man. And if I go through the door, I ain't gonna crack it. I'm gonna leave it open. Hopefully, pull some people through with me. But even if I don't, music is my therapy and my happy place. And so I'm gonna come and share the project with you. Like, again, it's called Rolling Veins. Gonna be sooner than you think. And that's gonna be between me and you, Miss Climate. The day and the time, but we're gonna get together and make that happen. And I just appreciate our love, and you have me on. Y'all support Climate. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. She out on the West Coast messing with us over here. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll give her a 24-hour shout out, because how long it take us to ride over there. I appreciate
right.
it, though, for real.
Thank you for coming, and don't be a stranger. You have a great day.
Less. All right, say less.
I thank y'all for joining today. And on that note, we're going to ride it out with my theme song.
Yes, you know who the hell it is. It's your girl, Miss Climax. Yes, baby. The best podcast out there, streaming on all platforms. What you calling world? Come catch this vibe. Welcome to the Climax Zone. 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 Welcome to the Climax Zone.
I thank y'all so much for always joining your girl, for always sharing, listening, getting them numbers up. If you need promo, it doesn't matter where you at, what state you in, how far away or how close you are to me. Just know that you can always hit me up, and we can always schedule you a slot on a Saturday or a Sunday to promote what you have going on, whether it be events, whether it be your music, whether you got movies coming out, whatever it is that you want to come over here and pop your shit about, come on over to the Climax Zone. We here for you, baby. We gonna make it do what it do. Love, peace, and prosperity. Love y'all.